Hi, welcome everyone to The Pain and another episode of Soundgum Gaming's Poke Mondays run of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring. I'm, of course, Shiv.
I am the Krampus.
I am the Fear, Hunter Crane.
And I'm Vincent. Notably, not the Fear.
What's the next one? Okay. We don't need shields, we got fists.
Or rocks.
I mean, we're still going to throw rocks. Goes without saying. Want to deal with these assholes?
No one does. Ah, more of the Gravebird costume.
Yeah, the bracelets.
Not yeah. Which notably does not make you look like a Gravebird.
Nope.
Because
I am
life is
disappointed.
unlimited.
Go, bird. The most important thing to get used to from punch kick method is how short range it is.
Yes.
That being said, the jumping arcade is good.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's good.
If you're ever wondering what Elden Ring would look like if it was a fighting game.
Now we truly have that experience.
Ah, yes, the suppressing pillar. So, the suppressing pillar lies in the exact middle of the lands between. Yeah, very center of the lands between.
Yep.
This is... The cursor just stays on wherever
Yes.
you put the map.
That means it should be roughly here.
Yeah. More importantly, it actually lets you place the Shadow Realm where it used to be in the lands between.
This massive hole.
Give or take. It also overlaps with where
Stuff.
it looks like there's breaks on the shore, and
Yeah.
yeah, you can kind of see how that works. The bottom right, for example, overlaps with Dragon Barrow.
Yeah.
Where Dragon Peak is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Also, the treasure chest. It's obviously... Or an ancient dragon smithing stone.
What if that ancient dragon smithing stone was actually a mimic?
That'd be quite the trick.
This is also one of the few instances where a monument exists in a FromSoft video game to stop people from theorizing in crazy-ass ways and actually tell them bluntly where something should be.
I don't remember if there's anything of import up here besides the...
I think that was it. There's actually not much of it. It's mostly important from a lore perspective. In a relative sense. Where is literally the middle of the map? There's this pressing pillar. Buried with the root for lava intake. Yeah.
He sounds like he's having a good time.
He's fine.
Okay, that's below. That's yeah. Yeah, I would be smithing stone or something else.
Yeah, smith. Like, besides ancient smithing stones don't matter a ton to us, considering we have all the bell bearings.
Yeah.
If we need to upgrade something, we could just buy everything if we have to.
Even if you didn't, there's only so many things you tend to upgrade anyways. You're being invaded by an ancient dragon man.
Oh, the ancient dragon man.
So ancient Trogdor?
Ancient dragon man.
Huh.
Goodbye, ancient dragon man.
Ancient dragon man. Weak to rock.
A lot of things are weak to rock in this region. We've established this.
Yeah. That is weird.
What's that?
Oh, there he is. Okay. Just trying to find him on the map. It's like
Dragon man or ancient dragon man?
ancient dragon man.
We're talking ancient dragon man or ancient dragon man invasion.
The invasion. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. There should be on your. You're going south. On your right, there should be a bell bearing on the wall. I think.
In that section or elsewhere?
Bring the map up. Slightly north of you on the right, it looks like. Maybe on the left at this point, but there it is.
The herbalist.
Herbalist Spillberry. It lets you buy Rata fruit.
Want my FP back.
The Rata fruit's the one in this expansion, but it's still possibly the most useless bellberry still.
Yeah.
It's not quite a bellberry by the base or fruits from the base game, but
It's like a Roa berry bell bearing. Yay.
yeah. This one is actually a proper crafting ingredient for, let's see, Craig communion flesh, some of the pickled livers.
Okay. Actual items.
Yeah. Spirit raisin, which does not restore health, it does something else for torrent. Pushes back enemies when breaking into a golem. So that's a minor buff for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you have roughly 1,400 right now.
Need more. We're not capped.
So, there's the other one.
Boss. Okay.
Should have stayed down. Smithing stone 1. What a get.
What a get.
You want something other than disappointment in this cave?
Yeah, there's a weapon we could use if we were doing a dex fail build. In this cave. We're not, so we're not going to use it, but...
Okay, everything of worthwhile is off the 2 bosses. So... Other than actually finding both the bosses, there's not really much to it. There's almost certainly a trap on this thing. Yeah, there he is. Probably should beat him up first. Remember, these are undead and therefore annoying.
Yeah. Come on, chase me. Less
Probably
annoyed
right.
with that guy and the guy in the
And-
back shooting arrows at me. Come on.
Yeah, and the archers are always annoying. There he is. There we go. Ow.
Move.
And you're annoyed. You can at least survive getting plucked by arrows without much consequence. Outburst to the face, on the other hand.
Yeah, how much of the first still hurts?
And he's just hanging out. I believe one up first.
Ow.
Yeah,
Assholes.
I think they saw you.
You think?
Possibility.
One down.
Yep.
Re-kill arrow guy. Arrow's actually dead.
Alright, now the big guys.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, they have Viper armor there.
Okay.
Yep.
I think it's just a lot of poison in general.
Yeah.
Magmore?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see a Magmorm. Okay, I see a Magmorm.
Come on!
You have fallen victim to the wiggly arm technique.
The wiggly arm is the stupid move forward and spew lava attack, except he was up against a wall, so he didn't go anywhere.
I will point out this is the most easily cheesable magma worm.
Magma worms aren't hard.
They aren't.
You don't need
He also
to
can't-
cheese magma worms.
You don't. But sometimes it's fun. I'm more pointing that out just because you can. There's a non-zero possibility if in the right situation he might force you to cheese it.
Stop target. There we go.
Hi, the fun little trick of this room.
Don't go down there. The other one that's laying down should get up.
You wait for him to be walking away. You
Yeah.
probably just need to punch the guy at the top of oh,
Yeah.
punch.
Guy at the top's a normal, so I can do like 2 or 3 hits, and he'll go down.
Yeah. All right.
Beat up a magma worm. Get our
Okay.
souls back.
And he's running at you.
Yeah.
And he's still running. Okay.
Okay. Done running out of wall? Excellent. Okay. Come back around and punch in the face.
Now he wants to breathe
No.
on him.
Tap your tail down. Thanks.
Yep. Yep.
It does hit a lot harder than the Wang Worms, though.
Yeah, it's a higher scaled level. He hits a lot harder, and I think you did maybe like 20% of his health at most. They will give up at a certain point, but there is no fog wall, so...
Yeah.
Should probably do this for normal. Maybe, I don't know if they'll wall you up here.
Camera, please. Okay.
It should be fine. Get past him. Where is Fire hot.
Fire indeed.
Lava or pot. does have a reach.
Yes.
Yep. Dragonheart, Dragon Smithing Stone, 2 of the 3 unique treasures in this dungeon. The third one's off the actual boss.
Yeah. The next weapon
Which is-
we're using.
Especially since I think it's a somber weapon. Yeah, it's a somber weapon. It's technically a quality weapon. It scales as... It's a C rank in both strength and dex, whatever the hell that means. They do seem to scale evenly, though.
Either way, we're not a quality build, so...
No.
Yep.
Hey, there's a message on the ground.
Be brave, show no fear. YOLO.
You died.
Right, possible.
Okay, now for a fight that will be easier than the freaking lava one.
Not even near you, buddy.
Just in case. Watch it, he has a big fuck off katana.
Yeah, he does. Come on, roll. Do the input I am pressing.
No promises.
Steak!
Yeah, there's a stake.
Yep. Birds are behind you.
Yeah, beat his ass into a wall.
Congratulations, you beat up a dragon hobo.
Obtain the Great Hunter's, the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana.
So we can leave, or we can go through this door. Dragon's Pit Terminus. Yep. Whatever you want. Oh, go to the Talisman of Dread for a second. Because I think that actually has a picture of Bale's head.
This one, it does. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Bale's like head and wing.
Okay, his head and his wings. It's not quite as clear as
Yeah.
Okay.
FP Restoration Talisman.
The fapping about on the map talisman.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is still a site of grace.
Are we sure it's still a site of grace? Check again.
What if it was a side of grass?
No, there's grass here, so...
Yep.
Wasn't grass in the cave, though. This is a site of grass.
Yep. Foot of Jagged Peak. There's probably some good views. Anyways.
Okay. Look, a dragon.
Yep. Goats! That guy again! It's that same
Yep.
one. Beat him up so he can just stop being scenery.
Are these the fighting dragons, or are they past
No,
this one?
No, that's past this. This is just a this is a drake fight. A plain old stupid drake fight. Should be able to summon sometime somewhere close. Gravel. Sharp gravel stones.
What about
Yeah,
something?
you can summon now. You can summon now.
Yeah, regular drake, though. We don't need something. Easy shit.
If I control the string, this is where I'd be playing the death game.
Fire never killed anyone?
Fire has killed a lot of people.
For clarification, fire has killed one person, you, several times.
Look, they put an achievement for standing in the fire. I'm gonna get that achievement.
Red lightning!
High fire!
It should be noted, red lightning is not normally something a drake can do. In the
Ah.
sense that lightning is not something a drake can normally do. Lightning is generally an ancient drake.
What I'm hearing is this dragon's built different.
Yep. It has more to do with the area than anything else, or rather the faction.
Alright, back over here so I can keep punching it. Don't mind. Want to stay back there? I'll bring her out.
More lightning!
I'm gonna get over there eventually.
She's,
Are you?
She's killed more fearsome foes than Dragon Peak Drake.
Continues to have terrible aim. Okay, that might actually hit. No, wait, yes, barely.
Oh, the city attack.
Yeah. Lightning!
1.4 patch save us.
That's actually the major difference between Dragons in Dark Souls and dragons in Elden Ring. Dragons in Dark Souls, weak to lightning. Dragons in Elden Ring, lightning.
Have
Lots of lightning. Dragon heart and dragon scale flesh.
Giant lightning rams.
Okay, that's below us. As funny course it is.
We need to go. Care. Continue to not care.
I think we. No, there it is. Never mind. Okay. There you go. Let's cook book 1. And of course,
A really big dragon body.
yeah. Much more important, the grand altar of Dragon Communion.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Well, that's just grand.
By the way, despite being grand, it has the least available options for Dragon Hearts.
It has 2 options for Bale's heart specifically.
And the Ritual of Dragon Communion. I guess also she's here.
Warrior true, picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
I don't care. I don't think I have to do this, right?
You can answer either of them, it doesn't actually matter.
Perhaps you have yet to feel true warmth. I am patient. There will come a day when hunger knocks.
Okay, now answer the other one.
Warrior, then on the throbbing heart. Yes, as it should be. Now, seek the jagged peak.
Yeah,
There you will find Bale, the oldest and vilest of all dragons.
I assure you his heart is tasty.
Follow your desire and slay
Yeah,
the
but it only gives me
foul
like
beast.
arcane scaling
Devour its
incantations,
burning
so
I will grant you the strength
$6.99 for a free
in the
blooming
name
onion.
of my lord, Placidusax.
I know time flow is different in Faramazula here, but please.
she doesn't know yet.
Hey, case.
Warrior troop. In a time long past, Bale turned upon the Dragon Lord. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound, only to make a hasty retreat, becoming a sworn enemy of the brood. Since that day, Bale and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices for Dragon Communion, land-bound warrior. My lord, Placidusax, has shown your kind what must be done. Seek communion, sate your boundless appetite, feel the euphoria of a dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame.
Okay. So, explanation time and kind of going over what she just said. The entire ritual of Dragon Communion, the whole eating the hearts of the dragon, was came up by, or was something that the ancient dragons concocted, basically just to kill Bale.
Because Bale's an asshole.
Yeah.
As basically stated there, the whole idea is that a while ago, way back in the day, Bale and Placidusax and all the dragons and drakes were cool. And then Bale tried to kill Placidusax.
Yeah.
And likely the reason Placidus Axe is messed up as they are when we go fight them, missing heads and all that jazz.
Oh, he absolutely is, considering the missing heads are literally on Bale's
Bale.
model. Yeah.
Now, as we'll see
Bale
when we
did-
get there, Bale did not make it out unscathed.
No, he did not. They basically mutually mutilated each other. But basically, the dragons divided into two factions at that point. The dragons that were loyal to Placidus Axe, that used yellow lightning, and the dragons that were loyal to Bale, who used red lightning.
Yep.
Or drakes.
Drakes, yeah. Like Bale himself is a drake, so.
Yeah. In the very loosest interpretation, and there's also other questions I'll raise later. Bale is a monument, by the way, of visual storytelling with everything going on with him.
I think we need to wait for night for the next step.
Yes, we need to wait for night. Because there is a Pokemon we can get here.
Yes. That's why.
Sort of.
That's why we did other stuff earlier.
Yes. And you... This is the one you can actually miss by going or by exploring too far.
Well, if you don't do this stuff,
If you don't have the potion we got from Theoler, and you can only get the potion from Theoler, yeah, she should be.
gone.
Get Theoler. Once you have Theoler. Oh. Can't pass time at the terminus. Go back to the previous site of grace, or at the altar. Go back to the terminus site of grace.
Pass time.
Pass
here,
time
then go
there,
back.
and then yeah.
It's annoying. Okay. Yeah, basically this quest has binary rewards.
Yeah.
We either get her as a summon by doing the stuff we're doing now, or
Or we get basically her weapon and the ability to turn into a dragon man.
yes.
We can become Trogdor?
Yeah.
Well, we won't be able to come Trogdor, but
You saw the dragon man we were fighting. And the dragon communion priestess.
her weapon's not actually bad if you're doing an arcane build. It's like a strength arcane mace. That has a pretty decent astral war.
It has a pretty decent Astral War. It's actually better if you're a strength arcane build that is able to use lightning, which is more of a faith thing, or dex. So it's kind of one of those things where it's almost more beneficial if someone else if you're playing multiplayer and someone else is using lightning a lot, because it basically debuffs lightning resist.
Yeah. I mean, it also just does decent damage with astral war.
It does. It does.
And enemies, for the most part, just don't dodge it at all, so...
No, enemies, for the most part, don't dodge lightning from above them. I can confirm this. There it is.
Yeah, take this drink.
It'll let you sleep. Possibly eternally. Okay, so now to read the next step. Oh, back from the space, because I was looking at Gabble. Alright. At nighttime, she will be speaking with Lord Placidus. You can speak to her, give her the concoction. Doing so will make her fall asleep. Wait 1 full day, and she will wake up and express disappointment that she had succumbed to slumber.
Can I rest at this one? Or have
Me
to go
too.
to the other,
You can rest at this one from the looks of it. Probably just...
I'm just gonna do Nightfall twice.
Yeah.
I have broken my pledge. I succumb to the deep slumber that was meant for my lord. It was a craven act of a foul and lowly beast. Forgive me, good warrior. My lord will no longer look.
Yeah, cause you fell asleep. That's
I
why.
have fallen
Yeah,
from grace.
yeah, that's totally it.
An old dragon. No longer. Go on. Leave me be. Go on. Leave me be. My lord will no longer look upon me.
Now it's just do bail.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, climb the jagged peak.
Yeah. Nice look at the shadow tree.
Yep. Yeah. Jagged Peak is visually great, honestly.
Yeah.
Has a lot of nice scenery around it. Also, giant goats.
Does have giant lightning ramps. Up the mountain.
Yep. You'll actually find that Jagged Peak does not actually have much in the way of enemies.
No, it has the Drake fight we just did. It has
a couple-
another fight between two things that we'll see here in a moment. It has my least favorite boss in the DLC so far.
Least favorite boss in the DLC.
Like ancient dragon in the middle of a water pool.
I've heard that from other people too. I had literally no problems with them, but it's kind of one of those things of what build and what strategy you use can vary greatly with how difficult a lot of bosses are.
And
Yeah.
probably won't be as bad for this character because I'm just going to throw rocks until it dies. But
It was stupid easy for my character because Rodon's Rain just kind of murders their health full. Ancient dragons are a giant target for a rain of arrows. Even more so when they're distracted with a lieutenant that they inexplicably cannot hit.
his summon sign is here, right? I think I got the summon sign up here.
If it is, I didn't see it, but it's not on this map one way or the other.
It might be here.
He appears here. He does absolutely appear here, but I think it's after the fight. Yeah, I think it's just after the fight. As you can see, a dragon fight a dragon, or a drake is fighting a drake. Dragon's technically correct as well, which is the difference between dragon and ancient dragon is not the clearest. Sometimes they use the word drake, sometimes they use the word dragon.
I think they're all dragons, but drakes are a subset, basically.
Yeah. It's one of the two subsets, which are drake and ancient dragon. You can wait around for them to finish their fight as well.
You can get free damage on the one that has much more health.
Yeah. Yeah, the one with the health bar has a lot more health. Yeah. Lightning! And fire.
Now we'll fight amongst each other.
And there he goes. Okay, well. More jagged meat fire. Over there. Just been playing close.
Inside you, or you drag. Wait, that's outside.
Yeah. Let's try that again.
Annoying ass dragon.
Yes,
breath.
that is a
way
dragon.
Way too much range.
Lightning.
Katana is fighting beneath you again.
There's a rock walking. There she goes. The other one. Oh, that hit something.
I definitely hit something. You're not wrong.
Forward or Lieutenant's gonna disappear. Fire.
warrior true, if ever one there was. A fellow Drake warrior. Egon. Piteous Egon. Do you not remember?
Sure, we know these subtitles are all,
were.
depending on where you are in that arena, these subtitles are the only evidence that he's actually here sometimes, because you can barely hear him if you're too far away.
Drake warrior, dear friend, grant me this one wish. Take this finger, my finger, scale the jagged peak, face Baal the Dread, and when you do, summon me. Summon my soul. My limbs are limbs no more. My heart is twice over filled with fear. But a Drake warrior I remain. And my soul yet lies on the mountain. Proud Drake warrior, I beg of you, scale the jagged peak, face Baal, summon me.
Can do.
Up and up we go. When we say scale the mountain, we are not kidding.
Yeah, they do a good job of being, it's a mountain. It's a lot of up.
Yep. Thankfully there's these convenient spirit springs. There's a side path. Here's the world's least effective boulder truck, because everyone takes side paths whenever they see them. Alright, that's all the boulders.
Yep. Shadow True Fragment.
Yep, Shadow True Fragment. Did you leave your souls? Yes.
Going back down the mountain. Just a skull? Yes.
Yes. We know this this Jagged Peak is also full of a bunch of crafting materials that are unique to Jagged Peak.
Also a good place to get the red fulcrums.
Yes, very easy place to get the red fulcrums. Mechanically, there's no actual difference between red lightning or yellow lightning. It is all lightning damage.
Lightning is lightning.
Yeah. There's one notable exception, but we'll get to that later.
May look like I'm leaving, don't worry about it, Egon. I too left my soul on this mountain.
Well,
My soul's on this mountain.
yeah. Runes, and technically they belong to someone else at some point, but yeah.
Hey, they're in my pocket now. They're mine.
We won the Pokemon fight, they're ours.
That is how that works.
I mean, possession is 10/10ths of the law in,
Lands between. If anyone wants these runes, they can come take them in my fist. An entire main game has tried and failed. Because they don't have the power to get back up when they die.
Well, the way they succeed every once in a while, because sometimes you die while your roots are on the ground, and then
That's
at
true.
there you actually do lose them.
And they do steal my wall in those cases. Alright, can't wait to die to this asshole.
I mean, there's a very easy solution to that. Don't die.
I'm the emissary, and you'll never die.
Take that, tail. More lightning! And win! And part. By your powers combined.
Their powers combined, we are gonna get sued.
Pay attention to her.
Fire indeed hot.
Also, she was distinctly breathing to the left of you. It seems.
Yeah, like it didn't. Usually that goes on you and then chases.
Yeah.
That was like he's gonna dodge to the left. Get him.
Rattle 'em, boys.
Force dodge.
Yeah. Force dismounting immunity is a very important dodging technique.
It fights versus ancient dragons.
Work on strengths too.
Trying to change weapons.
I was trying to change back my health bar so I could heal.
If you hold down, it will go to the first item on your list.
Yep. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, I got smacked in the face and died.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do that. That is if you want my expert advice.
Should be good if the summon icon pops up well before you get into this room.
Yeah, keep on him.
Or technically.
Hit, I don't care. Dragon. attention to Dung Eater. They eat food. How many rock stuff can melt you in before you go down?
Quite a few.
For your 2 seconds, you're down.
That is the other thing I've noticed in this fight. There are places where you can stand from light, and the lightning won't reach you because, you know, you're They didn't actually make the arena entirely. Still alive. No, there he goes. Okay. He died like he lived. Like a piece of shit.
I'm sorry, boss. I'm a little pooped. It's me, the Dung Eater. I'll be here all week.
Please don't be.
Okay. This is the dragon mountainside of grace. Yes.
What are we leveling up now?
Your choice. Dex.
What's casting cap for Dex?
I believe it's 20. Character. Stats. Let's see, calcium. If I remember, it's 50 total is where it caps.
And the icon is 25?
I think it's like 20. Or 30. Okay, here it is. Virtual. Okay, cap for casting speed is 70 dex. Once you invest at 70, skip the entire start of it, blah, blah, blah. Some items, Radigan's Icon is 30 virtual dex. Azure Glintstone Staff is 40 virtual dex. Which we're not using because it's not as strong. There is also Beloved Stardust. But we don't talk about that, and we don't have it yet anyways. But yeah, effectively with Radigan's Icon it's 40. Without Radigan's Icon it's 70.
Okay. I'm going to start pumping points in his X-Men.
Beloved Stardust, it's 0. It's just we also take 30% more damage.
Oh, well, you know.
There are plenty of talismans in this or in this DLC for those level 1 challenge runs, by the way.
I mean, if you're going to die in one hit anyways.
Yeah.
That does raise a question I was going to ask.
Yeah.
So, let's say I want to get my hands on one of these fantabulous new weapons that comes to the DLC.
Uh-huh.
I know there's a gate to getting into the DLC, beating those 2 bosses.
Yep.
How quick could you do that?
If you know what you're doing reasonably quick, to actually, yeah, because Radon, you have to start the Radon Festival.
Radon as far as going to Altus.
Yeah, which, if you go to Altus, something you can do by you could literally sneak around the Stormvale Castle and just go to one dungeon to get up to Altus.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do the path up to Altus, and then, since you'll have underground access at that point.
Yeah. And Moog just requires doing. You don't even need underground access. You just need to do the one quest. What's his pale mask face gives you?
Yeah, you can do various quests.
Yeah. Which is just done in Laternia as well. So. Yeah, you can technically just do those 2 bosses.
Yep.
Interesting.
I don't recommend this, but you can.
Yeah, there's the other side of the coin.
Radigan is one thing. Radigan is not actually that hard to fight.
Or Radon, you mean?
Or Radon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Radon is actually not that hard to fight. But
if you do all the
most
summons
of
for Radon, he's really not that bad. And you just have to worry about him. You have to watch out for him randomly switching for you as his target.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, there's a cheese method for doing him that never lets him go past phase 1, which is funny. Because basically Radon is a 4-phase fight, effectively. He has a phase 1, then a transition to phase 2, where he changes his moveset slightly. Then transition to phase 3 is the giant meteor attack. Then I think he does another transition in that one. Mainly be a 3-phase fight. But basically, he specifically does an attack to transition into phase 2, and he won't transition to phase 2 until he does that attack. And a prerequisite for doing that attack is being directly in front of you. So there is a cheese method where he'll basically just keep trying to move around to maneuver in front of you. But if you get the right positioning, you can basically run back and forth next to him as he tries to get in position to do the phase 2 transition. And he never stops running back and forth, so just follow next to him on your horse, hitting him the entire time.
So it's an extension of the same strategy you use in FF14 when you're letting Nero chase you around. Looks like this one works indefinitely.
Yes, as long as you don't mess it up, because he has to have specific positioning to actually do the transition attack. And since he never actually enters that phase, he also won't do the meteor attack, or the meteor transition, because that requires him to be in that phase. It takes some finagling to pull off, but it's amusing when it does happen, because it is basically at 75% health, he just runs back and forth while you stand next to him killing him. But even without that, he's really not that tough of a fight. And Moog's not that bad either once you get his patterns down.
With that said, if you don't have a decent amount of weapon upgrades, and possibly levels just to have the health, or you do stupid shit like I do.
Yeah, you. I've seen super level runs do Moog. You just heal through the hills, and
Yeah, basically.
it's definitely doable. You just have to know the fight well enough.
Yeah. I want to change talismans as well.
What's up? What about talismans?
The MP regen is good when you're running around. It's not exactly a boss fighting talisman.
That's true. Don't know what we're gonna change it to, but we could.
Technically, it's a dex one.
There is probably like 5 more decks, but
Yeah.
my Velvet Dragon Crest.
That's probably not a bad idea. That's mostly what hits you, other than
Sorry, incantations. We already have greatly potency as far as we're I
Yeah.
assume these don't stack.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
I think. Yeah, the fact that you equip both of them means they stack, actually. It's more surprising they can't be both equipped.
but they'll just put on Decadar as well and just take more damage.
That will help someone, not us.
Yeah, we'll just do Great Shield.
Yeah, Great Shield, or I was going to say maybe the Twin Turtle.
Alright.
I think like 1 more step, 2 more steps.
Well, I can't summon until it actually comes down.
No, you can summon, I think, about...
I can't summon who I want to summon until he actually shows up.
That's a different matter. Okay, I guess the icon for... Yeah, you can't touch.
His summon sign does not show up until the boss is actually here.
I wasn't talking about his summon sign, I was talking about the Spirit Ashes.
Also not summonable until he actually shows up because the boss arena isn't closed yet.
There it is. I would summon him now. Well, too late.
Here's Bale.
Yeah.
How?
Yep, Bale was right.
So as you can see, Bale's pretty messed up. He's missing a leg.
Missing a leg, one wing basically is spiked at the end. It's just
He's got his wing knife.
Okay. And that's how the first fight with Bale always goes.
I mean, it's also running around particularly trying to show off what Bale looks like rather than actually
Yeah,
fighting
there's
there.
that.
And now you'll see what happens to this DLC once boss fights are already primed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bale,
Has
much
no
like a lot of
chill.
bosses. Yeah, much like every boss in this game, has no chill, and his range for his attacks is yes.
Yeah, there's also a reason I specifically spent runes so we could blow most of our rune pool before we did this fight.
Gotcha.
That's just standard for every main boss.
Bale!
Amazing.
Hereby vow, you will rue this day. Oh, a true great warrior, Vanguard, be gone. Your fear may fly.
Is he just a speedwagon?
Largely.
On a scale you may be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with
By the way, he doesn't stop.
your hide.
Oh, I didn't expect you.
Wheel of harpoons! With every last drop of my being!
think Shiv's really getting into this.
Best NPC in the game. Not the DLC, the entire
The
game.
entire game.
Egon's having the time of his life out here, man. He gets to scream at that dragon he hates. Come on,
Bale's pissed now.
Well, here's
okay,
phase 2. Oh yeah, remember how I said there was one exception? It is Bale. This is fire lightning. It is both. It is elementally both fire and lightning.
Lightning. Every time you say lightning, you owe me 10 souls.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Oh, I'm gonna take this.
So the other piece of visual storytelling on Bale is his head. As you can see, he has a nice crown of horns. Weirdly horn-set-like horns. Which means, much like a lot of things in this DLC, I blame the horn set.
Rude. Fair, but rude.
Plus, we're showing that Lieutenant's already dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't use Lieutenant for this fight. Bale does not.
Yeah. Fuck him up, Ego.
Oh, so you got actually do something?
Oh yeah. No, you can roll.
Yeah, Egon keeps attacking through this whole thing. I don't know if Egon can actually die.
He can, but it's helpful ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
When he said he's gonna rill your hide with harpoons, he's not lying.
Yeah. Egon actually has the new great bow in this for this DLC.
Bale the Dragon.
He came.
You shall haunt me no longer.
Yeah. But yeah. The horn set probably have something to do with the creation of Bale, though there's not much lore other than the fact that he's wearing obviously look, yeah, his horns look like they came from the horn set.
Well, obviously, in every Pokemon game, there's a team that causes trouble and rouses something they shouldn't. Team Hornset is just this team, or game's team.
Now, as far as Ahab is concerned, if you can't take the ridiculously obvious inspiration for Egon,
Are you sure? I'm not quite following.
any case, Egon was a battlefield scavenger until he basically became a Drake warrior. In other words, probably somehow scavenged a Drake heart and actually did done Drake communion.
Yep.
He's after being wounded by Bale, he spent a crap ton of time on this mountain scavenging parts and pieces, making his harpoons and bows, or his harpoons and his great bow, entirely just to kill Bale.
Yep. His stuff is back at his previous spot, right?
Yeah. In spite of his obsession, Egon was at best a middling successful Drake warrior in the sense that he didn't turn into a Magma Worm.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's that. Yep. Egon's great bow.
His armor, his gauntlets, his long
And his bell bearing, which lets you buy Egon's harpoons, which are special ammo for his bow, which makes it do more damage with his... It's basically a high DPS Ash of War.
Yeah.
You scream and shoot.
Well, I was about
as
to ask,
appropriate.
you actually screamed while you fire the bow?
Yeah, it's just a scream, but yes.
Aw, okay.
Finally,
Just hooting and a
our
hollering.
wish is granted. Our dream, long yearned for, has come to pass. My lord was blessed with great insight. He saw in the insatiable hunger and fierce spirit of man the very things that would fell Bale, our wretched nemesis.
In other words, they wanted us to do the dirty work.
Yep.
Granted, Plasudasac was in no shape to do much of anything. Dragon Bolt of Florisax. So yeah, the Dragon Communion Priestess is actually Ancient Dragon Florisax.
This is confessed to putting her to sleep, right?
I will double check, but I believe so.
I'm pretty sure that's the choice here. I was
yes,
I was
yes,
the one
you
to put
do.
to sleep. I did also kill the citizens. I don't know how that functioned in your thing, but
All my years, how could you inflict such cruelty? No, that is not for me to judge. Whatever your hand in it, it was I who succumbed to the sweetness of slumber. The fault lies with me. I may be fallen, but I need not surrender my honor. On second thought, I believe you do owe me something for the transgression. On a mere whim, you've stripped me of my one and only lord. As such,
Well, technically we did that beforehand.
fair Missoula, time you want me nonsense.
may you become a dragon whole, a lord of your own will.
Technically, I'm already the Elden
Lead me,
Lord.
and I will follow, my good lord.
Oh, there we go. Anti-Dragon Florisax.
Yep. Also, look at Bale's heart in your inventory.
Yes, I was going to do that as well, but let me go
Yeah.
upgrade this real quick.
While he's doing that, Ancient Dragon Florisax. I'll read the Spirit Ash text. Generic Spirit Ash text, blah blah blah. Strike. Long ago, Florisax assumed human form to share dragon communion with the world. Now she has acquired a human heart.
Yeah, we don't have great ghosts, but
Yeah.
we get a +9.
Plus 9 in general, good enough. I generally just take out Lieutenant when I need her, which I think we're done with dragons.
We're
in the
done with
expansion,
dragons,
actually. Yeah.
I think there's at least like one more Ghost Flame Dragon. There's probably at least one more Ghost Flame Dragon, but still.
No, got that ghost. There. Yes, there is one more Ghost Flame Dragon.
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can access that area now. The red area.
Yep.
Yeah, and
We actually want to look at the wording on the his spells. Brain. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the heart is just Heart of Bale, but
yeah. It's more the actual icon for it is, but we can see it in on the altar as well, so it doesn't matter. I think. Yeah, you can see the heart has a bunch of horns growing out of it.
That's gonna be uncomfortable.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
There we go. Yeah. Buy a trial heart of Bale the Dread, dotted with horn-like gravel stones and glistening with deep red liquor. Gorge upon this at the grand altar of Dragon Communion to absorb Bale's power. This is totally not a fucking horrible idea. The purest form of Dragon Communion, in the words of its priestess. I think both the spells have the same wording on them.
Yes, which we mid is that one.
Yep. Even after being consumed, the throbbing heart of Bale continues to resist its suffocation, never weakening. One day, fire will consume the very body and soul of its communion devourer. One day.
Yeah, they both have that.
Yeah.
Text.
And yeah, these are the same. These are Dragon Communion incantations, so basically summons either a ghostly head of Bale to scream at your enemies, or the fucking bone spike to jab at them with fire
giant
lightning.
bone spike with a fire lightning, or a roar that is a heat wave blast. These are also just pure arcane scaling, or pure arcane requirements. They don't have any faith requirements at all.
Yeah. Also, we know the Altar of Dragon Communion is a peace quelled
It
place.
is a peace dungeon.
Yep. Yeah, and if we follow this dead dragon, we will eventually be able to get down to the red place. Right, there was a Dragon Communion harpoon.
Dragon Communion harpoon.
That is a usable, that's a consumable inventory item that you can throw, and is specifically good against dragons.
Throw
In the sense that it has,
anti-dragon.
what the anti-dragon effect is, I have no fucking idea still.
That does extra damage to dragons. It's
Yeah.
same effect that the Dragon Hunter Great Katana has. It's like a
Look, this entire region is out of
20%
control.
damage boost against dragons.
Look, this entire region's out of control. Now we're throwing harpoons at other Pokemon?
I'm already punching them.
The commission's got to come in and restore some order here.
I mean, there is the whale one. Definitely need harpoons for that.
Yeah.
And this pretty red flower area. Okay. Now, we can seal in the name of this because it's Charo's Hidden Grave. Now, we've gone over all of the flavor associated with Charo in the past. But does anyone need a reminder?
Yes.
Okay, this place is called Charo's Hidden Grave. Any questions?
Okay, got it.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Now,
By the past,
as you
by the
expect,
past, I
this
did
place
me.
called Charo's Hidden Grave. It has undead stuff.
Yes. Charo basically being a reference to Charon, more than likely, almost fucking certainly.
I mean, the first
By the way-
enemy you see here is a
Tibia Mariner. There's only one body of water. You're not doing a good job hiding.
Get out of your boat! Look, it's in Florida.
you piece of shit.
Oh yeah, the Tibia Mariner summons those things.
Florida man, how could you?
Things are going well, I say.
I so want to do this with a faith build. In general, I want to do this expansion with a faith build. Like 80% of the weapons are fucking faith weapons.
Yeah. It'd be great if I had like a heal.
I think he's behind you.
He doesn't say.
Oh, he puked. This is still a typical day in Florida.
Surprised him some distraction. Yeah, he moved.
Yeah, I know he moved.
Okay, no, he doesn't climb a mountain. Minor bridge run.
He's living.
There we go. That does thankfully kill the summons. Also,
Like, I
Tibia's
remembered him summoning something horrid.
yeah. Anyone get that? Tibia's cookbook, which is actually kind of interesting. Not good or useful, but kind of interesting.
But he makes something interesting?
Yeah. Again, not good or useful, but it is interesting.
But just get up.
You can punch him now. They don't have iframes while they're getting up. You can hit them while they're on the ground.
Nothing just over here. Just kill
Yep.
him. Okay, is there a grace over here somewhere?
Yeah, there's a grace a little bit up.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else has to be here because this is an area full of those who live in death and undead stuff. Besides great birds.
Oh, but yeah. That's right. No, I think we actually are done with the Black Flame Dragons. Because I was thinking here, but it's like, no, that's not
No,
here.
there's not a
Or
Ghost Flame
Dragon. No.
There is a boss here. It's just not a ghost one. There he is.
Yeah. It is a Deathrite bird, surrounded by grave birds.
Oh, she's talking.
Yeah, she talks. She talks, she buffs allies.
Oh, I can sing!
Saw that. Saw that.
Yep. Matter of time before they got in on the fight. Also matter of time before things like that happens. Yeah. And there's another one. He's just surrounded by them, by the way.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he will damage them. They do actually die fairly quickly once they get close to him.
Well, yeah, they're not super tough.
There we go. For a not effective but interesting tactic, the Gravebirds are technically constructs, so you can
Yeah, you
just
could-
throw.
Yeah, throw crystal darts.
Yeah.
Have them,
At them.
hit him for one or two times before he hits them and kills them. Worth noting, everyone else that joined the fight died without me touching it.
Yeah. You can get them out here. Very easily, you can get them out here. A light tap will literally make them fall on their ass. Okay. As far as stuff in this area is concerned... there's the Deathrite Bird. One of the few int weapons in the DLC is that might actually be it. No. It is northeast from where the Deathrite Bird was. Basically off of the peninsula. I think it's the elevated area, basically, on the east. Yeah, up there on that ledge. Just follow it north. Yeah, there it is.
Spirit Blade.
Spirit Blade. Yep.
No, Spirit Sword.
It's a halberd. So it'll be in the same section as the halberds. We can just barely use it? Yeah, we can just barely use it because it's 17 dex. It is one of the 2 weapons that actually has Rancor Slash, along with the Spirit Sword. Basic halberd moveset.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. Variation of Sword Dance releases tracking projectiles and has frostbite built up. Yeah. Somber Weapon's final scaling is D Strength, C Dex, D Int. Again, this means something.
Key weapon.
Yeah. Also, if the Death Ray Bird, we got the Ash of War Ghost Flame call. It's basically that fire. Yeah, it's basically that ground fire thing.
Ah, okay.
It is Cold Affinity, so it is technically in scaling. You don't have your weapon.
Oh, that's not my. There we go.
You want also drink.
Fine, Grayson over there.
Gravebird's one. You. A lot still.
Kill a lot of Gravebirds.
It's kind of hard not to kill Gravebirds in this expansion.
Any percent run, kill no Gravebirds. Got it.
Well, you could actively avoid Gravebirds.
Or run them, and not hard to run them. They're all outside too, so you can just be on horse.
Yep.
Okay, let's... Just a second.
Burn is going up here.
It is notably one of the annoying Furnace Golems.
Oh.
Its feet are armored, so you can't damage it by heating its legs.
Ah.
You have to actually throw pots into its furnace. I would ignore him. Yeah, just run south, kind of a lot. To the east of this area, basically to your left, there should be a river trail.
Yeah. There's a dungeon down here?
There is a
jail?
dungeon. I believe that's actually where the... I think that is where the Lamenter's jail is. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that is where the Lamenter's... Yeah, that's the Lamenter's jail.
Dogs.
Yep. How many souls do you have on you?
enough to get a level. It's fine. Lamenter's not hard.
No, nothing in here is hard. Except gravity. Gravity is hard by its nature. It's more the whole, there's not really a point in not doing it. Mimic.
You sure?
It's never a mimic. I think this key does the previous door? Or is that
yes. Yep. That is how you drink. It does. I believe there's also another way down, but I could be wrong. As you can see, they waste no time with those things. It's everyone's favorite. A hole in the ground.
Rat hole?
What would make you think this would be a rat hole, considering this looks like every other rat hole in the game?
Sometimes they do poison holes. Or blood holes.
Sometimes they do poison rat holes.
Yes.
I think the only other, like, fall-in traps are, like, oozes.
Rats with man faces. And the men with rat faces. And worst of all, the men with men faces. Really stuck for...
Oh, right. It's cold infused.
Yes. Frosty fists. I'm gonna get frostbite rocks.
Yep. So there's not really much fluff on the Lamenter outside of a couple items in this jail. But much like everything that's been thrown into one of the Hornsense jails, it's just something that they don't like anymore. Or didn't like in the first place.
God dang it.
Like this giant rat that killed Maggie.
The little rats are much more normal than giant rats.
There's not much fluff on the rats either.
Aha!
At least with the fist, it's easy to miss the small rats with attacks.
Yeah. Oh.
So what you're saying is anything the Hornset didn't like, they threw into a jail.
Yeah.
I don't
Peep.
remember if the Lamenter was a Hornsent thing they threw into jail, or if it was something they particularly put in here to torment Hornsent.
It's not clear. As I said, there's like 2 items of fluff, so it's basically just grasping at straws. Because it doesn't actually have a set to wear.
just had this image out of you wandering around a Hornsed Vale, and all of a sudden you come across a Denny's. Why is there a Denny's here? That's a bad Denny's. They give the poor service, and thus they were banished.
Okay. So the mass transformation tallies with the state of a desert of paradise, but the people of the tower deny aid and hid it from the world. And their foolishness, they viewed true bliss with deep fear. In other words, that guy was weird, so they threw him in a hole.
Fair enough. I mean, the Lament release has an interesting mechanic. It's
Yeah.
not being terribly tough.
One thing of note is the scaling perfume bottle is in this jail.
Yay, a garbage talisman.
No, it's clarifying horn +2.
A garbage talisman.
I was gonna say, so a garbage talisman, you say.
I said what I meant.
Arcade, it raises your focus by 230, helping give you more resistance to sleep and madness. You know, those two really common status conditions in
He meant what he said, and he said what he meant. That talisman's garbage, 100%.
There's one fight in this DLC where the madness would matter. And I'm gonna guess it doesn't matter enough.
No. Okay, that's how you open that door. Because that was a not open from this side door. There's another one. And probably a third one about to ambush you.
Yep.
Well, this is actually back in the room that had the initial hole.
Yes.
So this is right over there.
Yeah.
Chilling for Bringo.
Oh, room closest to the entrance on the eastern side is where the shilling perfume bottle is, actually.
Yeah, we just picked it up.
Oh, we did? Okay, cool. Shows how much attention I'm paying.
What you're not hearing is our character going, punch, ew, punch, ew, punch, ew.
I think one of these rooms has a whole floor that collapses. There it is.
There it is.
Watch it, he's grabbing. Make it handsy.
They have been imprisoned for the crime of not respecting personal space.
For your crime, we are going to skin you alive, then shove you in a pot.
That's what you do to everyone.
It works.
Hey, have you seen anyone jaywalking lately?
Can't argue with that logic.
I don't know, I haven't seen anyone lately. Everyone's gone. My detective's intuition tells me that they're all inside a pot.
You know what they're not doing? Jaywalking.
We don't even have streets.
My point still stands.
You have the upper jail key. That needs the lower jail key.
Is back to that initial. It's up there. Yeah, I think I needed. I should have went down that other path first. There's a hole in it.
Jump!
Thank goodness we got that HM earlier.
No playing airplane.
Empty crap pod.
Well, perfect. Ah, he called my bluff.
The lower jail key.
Yep. Oh yes, right. That cookbook we got earlier when we beat the Tibia Mariner. It lets us actually make items called Call of Tibia. Summons the giant laser skeleton.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. One of the ingredients, however, is extremely hard to find.
Of course it is.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, Gravekeeper's Brain Pan. They're basically hidden around in the graves of what's it called? In Charo.
Ah.
They're hidden in the graves in Charo's hidden grave.
Okay, no, just lost door.
And the Lamenter.
Oh my
As you see, he's transparently horn scent, but where did he go? Is he there? Is he there? Is he everywhere?
Can you see the Lamenter? Point him out to us.
probably explain this mechanic after the fight is done, because... Okay, so you can see there's a bunch of skulls floating above me.
Yep.
Yep.
So, when he summons the ads, each ad we don't kill gives us one of those skulls. If we hit a certain number, we just die outright.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You can't find them, he gives you those.
Yeah, so if you don't know how the gimmick works, you just go, I just need to find the real one and beat the crap out of him, you die pretty easily.
Yep.
Enough.
Alternatively, if you have slivers of health and mainly a block as your mechanic in order to survive, you basically kill all of them by coincidence because that's the best way of dealing with having the crap ton of them on them in front of you.
Yeah, just ignore their attacks and punch them till they die. Is that everything else that's in Sharos?
No, you've got one shadow tree fragment. Technically a couple cookbooks. And the flamey boy. Oh, there's a Pokemon we have to get as well. But where are we? We're outside the Metro's jail. It's in a weird place on the map.
Go sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, just teleport back to the side of Grace next to the other side of Grace. The Charles Hidden Grave side of Grace.
Yes, as opposed to Cerulean Coast Grace.
Yeah. Okay, so basically go through the arc and then go directly west. Sort of hugging the south wall-ish. Alright, so on the bottom trail behind the Miranda Flower is a cookbook. It's one of the potentate ones, so it's technically for a pot. And up top...
Up top there, or up top over here?
More than likely over there. This connects anyways, but, that should be... Oh, that's Cerulean Coast. Okay. That makes more sense. Well, I would say that makes more sense, but technically, Clawfork base. That's in both these areas. Although I don't think there is actually any in Charles Indian Grove. But yeah, up top, up that top.
Oh, hippopotamus.
Yep, a hippopotamus.
Looks like a Catoblepus.
That looks like a capybara.
That is clearly an Arcanine.
It's not remotely like a capybara.
I didn't say capybara, I said Catoblepus.
I never used that. I was commenting on Vince's thing, not yours.
There.
See, if it's quite hard, if you squint hard enough that your eyes are closed.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Rhydon. I didn't see the front of it, I was not seeing the back.
He's right. That is absolutely right on.
I ain't no pokeologist.
Watch out, that transparent grab attack is a grab attack.
How can you see it? It's transparent.
Do my fragment.
Yep. Yep. Wild hippopotami come with Shadow Tree fragments when you defeat them, so you basically want to kill all of them.
Ah, nice.
Alright, now you need to go back to that guy. On the left side, you will see a Spirit Spring behind him,
Go past him.
past him. There will be... I'll get the Spirit Spring first. You basically want to jump off that ledge. There'll be a bunch of fireballs chasing you. A lot.
As is traditional.
Yeah, so on those graves, that thing. Right there.
Rubber dashers.
Yep. And over here is a place where you can actually go down and not be harassed by a bunch of fireballs shooting at you. Or you can use Spirit Spring if you lure them over far enough. It's yes.
We're done with stuff in this area, though?
We are done with the stuff in this area. I don't know if you can teleport.
Can't. He's aggroed on me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also a spot on the other side where you can jump down. I had to play Ring Around the Rosie with this guy to just freaking get enough time to actually throw a fire pot into his dumb furnace in order to kill him.
Yep.
Thankfully, you don't have to use like the limited supply ones. You can use the actual just the big ones you can grab the expansion that they're plentiful ingredients for. You don't have to use the ones that use furnace visages.
Yeah, you don't have to use furnace pots.
Yeah.
Who's ready for an actual place?
Actual place.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is about the point where we're gonna start. Where we should probably start doing legacy dungeons.
Yeah.
It's really that or Bonnie Village in that area, but yeah, might as well do a few of them beforehand.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this is the easiest place to find the map. It is not on top of something; it's just next to it. And this is Bellerot Tower.
Is it the
Oh.
Castle Town?
Or Castletown. No, Bellerot Tower.
The tower? Huh.
Bellerot Tower settlement.
Oh, okay. They're spider scorpions.
That's terrible. Why would
Now
you
you-
do this?
Now you may ask, why are there spider scorpions at all, ever, anywhere? What the fuck?
Well, the answer is because this world is a terrible place.
That's a great
The answer,
question.
the answer is the horn set. Have I convinced you the horn set don't deserve the link? I have more evidence but these things should serve as enough. They're not actually hard or anything to play. Nor do they actually set off any of my fear responses, because I don't actually have a fear of spiders or scorpions, so... There we go. It's one of them that actually has its head on.
Yep. That gives us 2.
Yep.
Item back here? Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Room.
Yes. Those with the corpses are called tutelary deities. It's fluff you get from the actual revered Spirit Ash.
Also aren't particularly tough.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that over there behind you, that tablet. I did not realize there was a picture of this earlier in the this early in the game. That tree.
Yeah.
That is the Great Tree. The predecessor of the Erdtree.
Hmm.
It is better known right now as the Shadow Tree.
Shadow Tree.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay, so time travel?
No. So the Hornset are the civilization that came before the Erdtree civilization.
Yeah. Basically, the whole the presumption is that the whole like Greater Will, Erdtree, etc., Elden Lord thing just kind of happens over and over and over again.
At least parts of it.
And
Yeah.
America really just didn't want to give up power.
There's a bit of that. There's also... It's not just happening over and over again. America comes from this civilization indirectly, or rather this civilization's proclivity and meddling.
Yeah.
So you see all these spirals here, and especially double spirals. This is very much their fascination. That's the whole thing. That is what the Crucible, or what the Golden Crucible is. The thing that came before the Erdtree. Basically, the Hornset are fascinated with evolution, to some extent, is a way of putting it. With merging life in order to make better life, they find horns to be sacred, hence the horns on everything's heads. And the shoving people into pots is very much along those lines, especially after they learned that shaman flesh melds well with other people.
What did I come back to?
Me explaining the Hornset a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, basically the entire civilization is kind of obsessed with evolution of a sort, or shoving a bunch of stuff together in order to try and make something greater. The spiral itself, which you'll see motifs of everywhere, is basically that is the Crucible, or the Golden Crucible, the thing that came before the Erdtree, or the previous form of it. With the Great Tree being another example of it, basically. Yeah, of course. He was just waiting for you.
Yeah. Who would have guessed a surprise attack in my Elden Ring?
I am at least impressed on that one. They just hit the sprite below the water. That's at least more effort than they go to a lot of the
they're like a
time.
weird, like shadowy sprite, anyways, or enemy, anyways. So they hide relatively well there.
Yeah. Here's a well.
I don't think we can do the well till we have a key, right?
Yeah, it needs a key. Something. Snake eater. Oh.
Speaking of spirals.
Yeah.
Look, I've read Uzumaki. I could have told them spirals were a bad idea.
In this case, not actually.
Spirals are always a bad idea.
I don't know. The town got obsessed with spirals and started doing weird things with flesh. This is pretty much Uzumaki. Granted, the town in Uzumaki sped run it more considerably.
That they did.
These guys got to the civilization before they started stuffing people into other things.
This is the first Legacy dungeon of the game, so it's, especially with how far we've gone through the DLC, we should pretty much have an easy time with most things here. The DLC in general is kind of a step down from Mogwin Palace. Which is actually a nice change of pace, if anything. These assholes. Which we're killing on principle because it's a locked door.
I don't remember if there's anything on the roofs or not.
Almost certainly because we
there's
can
one
access
item
them.
over there.
Yeah.
And one over there.
As I think I mentioned previously, the parkour in this DLC isn't really that bad.
I can't exit those 2 items.
Yeah, but what's with it? Let's see. Oh yes, these guys. They are horned warriors. Give a stupidly awesome name. Or, well, stupidly obvious name.
He is a warrior. He has horns.
Yeah.
Let's see. Should be an invasion over here.
Yes, there's somewhere close.
Those stripped of the grace
Yeah,
of
there he is.
gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Finite Query.
Yeah, that is Fahrenheit Query.
Oh, you move. Ow, you're fire, asshole.
Okay, good. This is let me. Thank you, Quellen. You've given me enough time so I can read up on this.
Mesmer.
That was nice of him.
Yep. As you can see, Quellen, one of the Knights of Mesmer. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
He uses the Crusade Insignia, which is a
Raise attack after defeating enemy. Yep.
talisman that raises your attack after being enemies.
Yeah. So, anyways, Horned Warriors are one of many different ranks, basically, of Sculpted Keepers. These are basically the guardians of the Horde set civilization, or elite soldiers. There are several different types. I think we'll only run into, ironically, the highest rank of Sculpted Keepers in this area, though.
Double sword guys.
No. Like, Horned Warriors is the basic ones. The other two don't really appear around here. The highest rank is the boss.
Ah.
Look, Flyman! Aha! Well.
Ah, cheeky ass.
That guy.
I'll put him up top, didn't
Huh?
Yeah.
No, that was just the guy behind the waterfall.
I? No, I mean, my souls, I'll put them up top.
Yeah, yeah, it's where you fell from, not where you fell to. Yeah, she wants to go the other side of this, yeah.
Yeah, I was in combat, so I couldn't teleport. I was trying to figure out where
Yeah.
who was aggroed on me was. I know the Palm Blast has a lot of hyper armor.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, don't look around. Oh, To your right. Left. Behind you. There.
Oh.
He decided to just stand there, apparently. There he goes. Yeah, they're not immune to gravity damage either.
No.
Storeroom key.
Missed. There's Goldowski.
Yep.
Long daggers.
Those assholes. Scorpions!
Scorpions!
You have new spell?
Yes.
Well, there you go. Hey.
To the main door. Yep.
Yep.
Another great shortcut.
Yeah. I wonder what's inside that giant door. Oh, look, an item in the back. There's certainly not... Well, there couldn't be two. Or three.
Fucking scorpions.
Noticing a theme here.
Three is only two. Three is only two.
No, there's only two. I thought I saw a tail, but it was just that plot thing.
We're gonna fill this room with scorpions. We're going to sting your
It's the
face.
bone bow.
Yes, the new bow in this DLC.
One of the new bows in this DLC.
Yeah, yes, I think there is another one. Most notably with a complete... yes, there is another new bow in this DLC. Both of them are powerful. Neither of them are bows you're going to use, because they're... That bow is close to quality, although I think it is more dex. The other one is extreme dex.
How could you forget about the bow that makes you scream?
That's a great bow. I was actually talking about bows.
Oh, okay, you're specifically talking.
Technically, that's the short bow, and the other one is the bow.
Ein's back has a bow.
Oh, bo bo bo
Yeah.
bo 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 bo
Yes.
bo. How many are there supposed to be?
With a pretty good after
Bo 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 bo.
Yeah, both of them have actually pretty good anymore. So Rancor shot, not Rancor shot, Rancor something that's attached to the bone bow, which, in spite of its name, it is not an int weapon. It is just a straight dex weapon. Is a extreme rapid fire heat seeking arrow. My arm sinistral.
left arm.
Yes. was going to ask who knows Latin, but
Left is Latin for naughty.
so just to forewarn you, there are flyman ambushes all the fuck over here because it's a flyman area. What the hell do you expect? Including that guy. The ladder is progress, so you might want to do the other way. Yeah. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, there's one right there.
Stop it. Oh, well, okay. He lived. Pot guy.
Yep.
Also a typo. Oh,
Yep. Revered Spirit Ash. Directions to that Revered Spirit Ash, by the way, we're assuming you came from another direction.
I mean, you can just go up this way.
Yeah. Running's faster. Back it off.
Pretty much.
Oh, this seems like a nice, pleasant room.
I'm sure it's fine.
Just the upper
What's the worst that
area.
could
Same room
happen?
as the Scorpions.
Yeah, it's the upper area of the room. Scorpion.
This is the upper area of that room. The scorpions.
This is just more Scorpions. You can't fool me.
No,
Could be anything.
Not more scorpions. We already killed the scorpions. As you can see, there's no scorpions here.
No, there's no scorpions. Also, fuck this guy.
Buddy?
It's more chill than the usual. Now.
Dragon sword. Piss off.
Yeah. If I remember, everything past that was absolutely trivial or non-existent. Non-existent. Okay.
Non-existent.
Okay, and obviously that's the boss.
Got a summon sign.
Yep. We should probably go back and do the doors first, or the well and the.
Yeah. Go back to. Ow.
There he is. Mesmer fire grease. Like fire grease, but with the word Mesmer in front of it.
Yep. I think the implication here is that Mesmer soldiers came to wipe them out and they just killed them through the corpses in the sewers.
Probably, yeah.
Who likes poison swamps?
No
Makers
one.
of this game do.
I was gonna say no one, but then I realized no. Miyazaki absolutely adores Poison Swamp.
Who likes poison swamps that also has a boss in it?
Mini boss at best. Right, so they give you some non-poison places to stand. Hey, you can summon something.
Oh, and it's one of these things too?
Yep.
Yeah, also Erdtree spirit.
Just be an asshole.
Also
What
Erdtree
they
spirit.
excel at.
Ah, unfortunate.
Question is it a poison swamp or a deadly poison swamp? Okay, so not that bad.
I mean, all poison swamps are deadly if you die in them.
And actually, deadly poison is a subset of regular poison.
Exactly. That causes a crap ton more damage. Right.
I figured by the name.
Soda?
No. Step left something.
Doesn't matter. garbage talisman. Deadly poison, not to be confused with regular poison, not to be confused with the like 6 different types of rot that don't use different names.
Well, you know, scaling is hard.
It's not like a weird. It's even weirder because like a chunk of the rot damage ones are based on how it gets applied to you. Like the worst rot damage rot effect in the game is from the giant rot swamp underground. So if you get rotted in there, that's the highest damage rot that's in the game. But rot damage from getting your rot ticked up from rolling in rot is a different rot proc with a different rot damage amount, even if it comes from like that swamp or other sources of rot. Which is why the way you deal with that swamp, if you don't want to bother with all the nonsense, just want to try and heal through it, is you roll into it, or you stand in it to get your rot up, then you roll in it, then get out. Because if you get the proc from just having it build up from rolling, it's like the weakest form of rot damage.
Yeah, the immunizing horn charm that you got from the Erdtree is basically everything here.
That's where it came from. See you up there, not the millennial.
Hurry on.
Okay, that's all the revered spirit ash. We got the shadow tree fragment. Watch it, he's guarding something unimportant. Yeah, he did charge straight through that moon.
Shouldn't have jumped in that moon, buddy.
Ah, Horned Warrior Sword. Okay. That's just for sure. This, by the way, is a section that overlaps with the other dungeon, so I keep clicking on items and realize that they're in the other place.
And they're in the other place we already got them? Or
Yeah.
is this underneath the shadow?
We'll find out in a second. Just have a side of grace.
Let's go do a boss.
We should probably go talk to what's her name first.
Oh, well, I mean, we need data from the boss anyways to really do anything with it.
She has some dialogue before we.
Yeah, we'll do both though. We'll talk to her without and with
That
her.
Sure enough, I guess.
That being said, these should probably be the last things we do tonight.
Oh yeah, no, we're basically finishing this place when we'll be done.
Yep.
All right.
As you can see, we can actually summon Redmane Freya for this fight.
So we'll make the fight harder. Because this is a boss room summon as opposed to an in-boss room summon.
Yeah, in boss room summons do not actually scale the boss up if you use them. That said, it's not that hard. Cutscene!
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, take root inside the tower sculpted keepers, and perched within, we beg of thee, rise. Dance kavod, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's fire.
Yep. Oh. Yep. Pause for a second. What it looks like. Hey, yes, Lion Beast Dancing Lion. Yeah, let me go check the actual stream before I do some talking.
No drop frames on screen, no.
Okay, yeah, I think it is just, particle effects galore from people side stream.
Entirely
Which is to be
possible.
expected from this fight. This fight is particle effects.
Yeah,
Lots and
one
lots of
fight
particle
I actually
effects.
heard about.
Yeah.
From...
So as you can see, this boss fight is 2 dudes in a trench coat. Yeah, so the highest rank of the Sculpted Keepers basically become a beast and Team Dragon.
Goes through various elemental phases.
Yep. We're currently on the lightning phase, which is ironically probably the most difficult phase. Now we're on the frost phase. Look, a frost storm. Lightning again. Yes, we've picked up a lot of Shadow Tree fragments and Spirit Ashes. We kind of outscale the fight a bit, considering this is the, like, first Legacy dungeon. Remembrance of the Dancing Lion.
Yes, this is the first Remembrance boss.
Yeah. Yeah, the DLC has remembrances, we just didn't,
Just haven't done it yet.
yeah. Alright, so there should be a door around here.
Yep.
Yeah, that one.
Or an elevator, or an actual door.
I think elevator up to. Yeah, I think that's the only way through.
Yep.
And smoke up.
Yeah, take the elevator up, etc. Yeah, there's a door.
Yep, there's a door.
Spear dash.
Let's look at the tree.
Yep. You can kind of see how it branches at the top, and
Yeah, kind of
you
weaves
look
around
closely.
itself.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's talking about that place, which is the last dungeon of the DLC.
Yep.
It sits right next to the first Legacy dungeon of the DLC.
Hell, there's a place in the first dungeon of the DLC you can't get to till you're in there.
Yeah. Power of Shadow Message.
Yes. Message left by Needle Knight Letta, dressed in kindred spirits who also pursued Miklos Trail. The gate of divinity lies in the tower sealed by shadow. This is surely where kind of Miklos is headed. We are no Imperiums, but must locate the path that will lead us there. I will follow across the crosses east.
The small portal, yeah. Yes, just across the bridge.
Yep. To punch these assholes again.
Yeah. Yeah, we may have missed some dialogue.
Yeah, there might have been a dialogue she does.
There is dialogue she does before the fight. But we can still do the other one pretty easily, because it's just put on the helmet. Luckily, that dialogue I have here.
Does a sculpted keeper stand for me? Oh, as I felt the sacred
Yeah, 'cause she gets
beast's
depressed when it
essence
dies.
fade, a
Yep.
great anxiety welled up within. Forgive this old woman her foolish fears. 'Tis such relief I cannot express. After an eternity of the mind,
We might be able to get her
our voices have at last
initial
reached
dialogue if
the
we take the helmet off. I'm not sure though.
as evinced by thy gracious arrival. Oh, oh, oh. I implore, vessel of the sacred beast, have my son accompany thee to war, and dance thy dance of beauteous color. Take vengeance upon Mesmerity's lot. They who betrayed us, aye, they who burned us, let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. My song will I sing in service to thee.
Watchful spirit.
Yeah, it's an incantation.
Yep.
Sculpted keeper, channel thy color into the most resplendent of dances. My song will I sing in service to thee. My song.
Okay. Take out the helm and see what happens. We do have one more thing to do.
Yes.
Sculpted keeper.
Okay.
My song.
Reload the area.
Better spirits.
Yep.
Horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, we beg of thee to dance and cavort, dance and cavort, cleanse all that thou wilt, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower, cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny. Welcome, O glorious sculpted keeper. Thou art kind indeed.
And
to
doesn't
this
even be under the hat
aged
anymore. She
fool.
thinks we're still the.
Okay.
Oh, pardon me, my dear. Where are my manners?
We still have
Surely
to-
Thou must hunger, O sculpted keeper.
Yeah, that.
I prithee,
Yes.
partake of this modest dish. 'Tis only plain fare, but sup to the lees, and it will surely grant thee ample vigor.
Scorpion.
Scorpion stew. Okay, take that to Horn Scent. I'll go over her dialogue that we missed. Ah, thou art stranger, by the look of thee, another of Mesmer's peon methinks. Tell me, dost thy kind never weary grow? How do these old bones fascinate thee yet? Our lands were by thy kind set aflame, our tower by thy kind veiled in shadow. Thou camest robbing us of all, spoiling all. Have ye not basked in these deeds long enough? Listen, prodigy of the wanton strumpet, for thy sins thou shalt have thy recompense. The sacred beast shall unleash its ire. Till then, will this old hag do what thou wilt, for all the good it will do thee in the end. Talk to her again. For what reason dost thou falter, villain? Enact thy sword work with fullest pride, else tuck away thy tail and leave for good. Loathsome issue of the rotten strumpet. Oh, by the way, to translate Horn Scent Grandam, strumpet is America.
Yes, Trumpet is America. I do like that she called America a strumpet.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not with her. I killed her.
Golden misshapen tree of Umbra, in that forsaken place.
Or let her rest. It really depends on interpretations and what she was up to.
Blood of your fellows.
No matter what she was up to, I did hit her repeatedly with sword and rock till she ceased to move.
What's this? Do you think me in need of
No, you
arms?
hit Red again with sword and rock.
But
They're the
this
same
dish,
person.
'tis fair.
They are, they aren't.
I remember fondly this skin-clad scent. Brings back
I'm just
memories
saying, America does a lot of talking to herself.
by my troth. Is but a dismal copy. Indeed, I think it rather plain to see. Things once broken can never be the same. Look, take this for your troubles, won't you? I desire not to be in your debt.
That's furnace business. We're
Yeah.
furnace business.
Yeah.
And we can't go back to her and get more.
Yeah, we can go right back to her and get more scorpions too.
I think
We can only
there's
have
also-
one at a time.
I think there's also a point when it gets upgraded to a better version.
Yes, after we beat Mesmer.
Yeah. Alright, and that'll be it for this session.
Yeah.
Next time, we'll be doing Castle Ensis. As we get into the actually dealing with things we've been ignoring part of the DLC. We'll be back on Thursday as we continue dealing with the Alan Wake DLC of Control. And then again on Sunday for more Super Robot Sundays as we continue the D set of missions for SD Gundam G Generation Overworld. And back here next Monday for more Adventures in the Lands Between Region and the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I've been Jiv.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent.
All right, have a good one, everyone.
You strumpets.
Ah, yeah,
Rude.
Trumpet.